following has been developed by state and provincial agencies in association with the Agency for Instructional Television. Together, serving education.
Isn't she cute? She? His name is Harvey, and I'm going to win him. Oh, really? Yes, really. Win a pet cans for UNICEF. New Zealand white rabbit. Collect the most cans to win. Winner announced at school Halloween carnival. Rubens Recycling gives UNICEF 3 cents per can. Rabbit courtesy of O'Hare Rabbitry. I know where to find lots of aluminum cans.
That.
Sally Kay made me do it.
Oh, sure.
Why does she always try to beat me?
I'd like to beat you up.
Win, win, win. That's all she thinks about.
And winning doesn't mean a thing to you, right?
That little rabbit was as good as mine until she got into the act.
How many cans do you have?
25.
How many more cans does Sally Kay have than you?
How many more? Let me see. She has 50 cans, and I have 25. 50 plus 25 is 75. She has 75 more cans than me. Drat it!
Why did you add?
You asked how many more. More means to add.
Not always. Look. Come over here and pay attention.
I'm listening.
Now, suppose these acorns were cans.
Yeah?
You have 10. And I give you 5 more. Now, how many would you have?
15, of course. Tom, I know how to add.
Just hold on. Now, suppose there were 2 groups of cans.
Yeah.
15 here for you, and 25 for Sally Kay. Now, how many more does Sally Kay have than you?
More?
Right. What's the difference in your stack and Sally Kay's?
Oh, I see. Sally Kay has 10 more cans than I do.
Right. Now, what did you do to find the answer?
Subtracted. My 15 cans subtracted from her 25 cans equals 10 cans. Tom?
What?
Sally Kay has 50 cans.
That's what you said.
I have 25. 25 subtracted from 50 is 25. Sally Kay has 25 more cans than I do.
That's it.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Instead of playing around with these acorns. Hello? This is he. 12 more? I guess so. Oh, I can handle it. No problem. All right. Goodbye. Watch out, hot stuff. Yesterday he said 24. Now he wants 12 more. 24 take away 12 is 12. 12 to the carnival, eat the rest. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
What doesn't? Don't, you're going to burn your tongue. can't eat it anyway. Yesterday, Mr. Sullivan said to bring 24 cupcakes to the carnival. So I made 24 cupcakes.
I see you did.
And now he called and said bring 12 more.
Well?
I have 24 cupcakes. I need to add 12 to that batch.
Sounds reasonable to me.
24 plus 12 is 36. 36 cupcakes altogether. Addition. Boy, add here, subtract there. Sometimes I don't know when to do what. Okay, I did that. Hey! Ow!
I'm glad I don't have to clean up this kitchen.
It says here that the man with the largest can collection had 13,000 cans.
13,000? Wow. I wish I had half that many.
When are you gonna go look for more?
When I finish these cupcakes. I'll be glad when Halloween is over. Then I can bring Harvey home.
Harvey?
The rabbit I'm going to win in the can contest.
How are you so sure you'll win?
I'll work harder than anybody else. I'll have to win. I promised Harvey.
A long time ago, there was a very greedy prince who wanted to have more of everything than anybody else. So he made everyone give him more and more horses, and more chickens, and even more and more little white mice. And he kept adding and adding more and more to his collection until all the people had to agree that he had more of everything than anybody else. Except, that is, for a certain pauper who said, "No, you haven't more of everything, Your Highness." What do you mean? Well, you haven't more knowledge of mathematics than I have, for example. Explain yourself, my man. Well, all I have in the world are my 4 miserable little white mice. Yes, so I see. Whereas you have all these horses and chickens and 46 magnificent white mice. Yes, aren't they splendid? But can you tell me how many more mice you have than I? Of course. When I collect more and more from everybody, I add to my collection. So more means add. Therefore, I add 4 to 46. That makes 50. I have 50 more mice than you. That's where you're wrong, Your Highness. It's true that when you're making a group bigger with more, you add. But that's not the question. The question is, how many more mice have you than I? To answer that, you have to compare. And when you're comparing 2 groups, you always subtract.
What?
You have 46 mice. I have 4 mice. To find out how many more mice you have than I, we have to subtract my 4 mice from your 46 mice. That leaves 42 mice. 46 minus 4 is 42. In other words, the difference between my group and your group is 42. So you have only 42 more mice than I, not 50 more. Yes, but the fact remains that I still have a lot more mice than the pauper, don't I? Oh, yes. Just as the fact remains that I still know a lot more mathematics than the prince.
Come on in. Hi. How many?
You're cheating.
I'm not. Girls don't say a word about where we get the cans.
But that's weird.
Oh, brother, look who's calling who weird.
I didn't come over here to call names. Can I borrow that paper and pen?
Sure.
Bobby Payne has 88 cans, and I want to figure out how many more I have than he does. I have 96. Add 88. Wow, 184 more than Bobby.
That is the most ridiculous thing you've ever said.
What?
Let's just suppose you've got 9 cans. And Bobby has 6. How many more cans do you have in your row than he does in his?
3, silly.
How did you find your answer?
Well, I subtracted, I guess.
Right. To find the difference between your group of cans and Bobby's group, you have to subtract. But a minute ago, you were adding.
I understand. So I have only 8 more cans than Bobby.
But always take time to think about the problem.
Well, how many cans do you have, Smarty?
I'm afraid to ask, but what are you doing?
I have to win the Can for UNICEF contest, and I need more cans.
We don't want a whole month's supply of juice in that one milk can.
Oh, Dad.
Well, reasons for that contest is fall cleanup. Now find some litter.
But, Dad...
Tried the lake? Plenty of litter over there.
Bye, Mr. Talley.
Bye.
Hey, wait! That's my spot. You can't go there. Wouldn't it be neat to bring Harvey home my hat? That's why I want to be a magician.
I wish you'd stop being so positive you're gonna win. You make me nervous.
With 175 cans, I can't lose.
Now, who's next here? Oh, Houston, come on. Looks like you have a big bag of cans there. You certainly do. Let's start counting these cans now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 175, and that's it. 175. Oh. All right, now, let's see. Who is next? Who's coming along next? Sally. All right, Sally. All right. Now, let's see what we have here for you now, Sally. How about that, huh? 199. 200 and...
Let's go home.
Sally K. Winchell with 200 cans.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but you're allergic to cats. You're probably allergic to rabbits, too.
Here. I don't believe it. Is he really mine?
That's the way it looks.
Is that Harvey? Sally K's allergic. You're all mine.
You better hold on to that costume.
Why?
There must be magic in it. Talk about luck. He winds up with the rabbit, even though Sally K had... How many more cans?
It Figures, a component of the Skills Essential to Learning project. Was produced by the New Jersey Network. Under the supervision of the Agency for Instructional Television.